Hello, Cancers. My name is Priscilla from Crystalthingsheal, here to do your general February tarot readings, okay? So our general readings are going to be like a 10-minute read. It's going to be awesome. We're going to talk about what's going on. And then mid-month, we're going to talk about the love and the sex that's going on. Preferably 18 over for those. So, friendly reminders that tarot is for guidance and entertainment purposes only, therefore not responsible for what you do after reading. However, I'm here for you. If you are interested in a personal reading, check out crystalthingsheal.com where you can book directly on the site. Everything is in the description box down below, so make sure you just click those links if you want to read. I am accepting personal readings right now. What else do I want to say? I don't know. Cancer, the song I'm hearing as I'm delting these cards is I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. However, what I'm sensing is that it's a business idea. Okay, because the very first card that comes out is the inventor, right? And what is the inventor? The inventor is the mastermind. It's knowing that it's okay to fail and doing it again and again and again. And the reason why is because you know that what you're doing is going to be groundbreaking, right? You know that it's part of the creative process. And, you know, Cancers are usually very creative. So it makes perfect sense that you can have that. It's like you are seeing clearly, whereas you might be fighting with your ego a little bit because it might not make sense on a practical level, because you're like, you know, maybe you have a great job or whatever, and then now you have this business idea and you're like, I don't know, but this is secure and whatnot. There's just something that's opening up to you and it's letting you know. And the moon is definitely playing a role here. Okay, the moon is the moon was just in Cancer. Or it might still be in Cancer today. Well, I don't know. By the time you see this video. The moon was just in Cancer, so it makes sense. It might be giving you the push that you need. All right? And this is something that, like, you know, maybe other people are not going to understand. It doesn't matter. And you also know that you're going to hit the jackpot with it. Well, damn. So even if there's delays, I definitely see that. It's kind of like you're already getting started with getting rid of people's baggage or, you know, anything extra. You're like, you know what? I can't, because I have this great idea. I have to do it. So you are just, you have that discipline and you're working smarter, not harder, which is amazing. That's, gosh, is such a good skill. I heard, what did I just hear? It's not broken. It's evolving. That's what I just heard. You might be a fidgeter. I might be doing, like, I don't know, fidgeting your hands under the table. Because usually I'm, like, pretty active with you guys talking on here. And if you notice, my hands haven't really been on this table at all. Just know that even though your ideas are getting started now, and you're, you know, making your blueprints and all that, it's likely going to take off after the winter time. But it's important for you to work really hard right now. That way it can be ready to get taken off. You know what I mean? So let's see what we have. What else we have going on. Yeah, so don't get discouraged. Also, don't, like, read into things so much in this particular case, because you don't want to overthink and, like, kind of screw yourself over, right? Because at this time, it says the situation is very likely to occur. It actually doesn't say very. Oh, it does say very likely. It's like you finally hooked the right idea in there. You got it. Believe in the impossible. This is amazing. So whatever you've been daydreaming about, whatever you've been hopeful, that doesn't sound like it'll make, do it. Because I'm telling you right now, it is on your side. Out with the old, in with the new. Look at that. The card for roadblocks came in reverse. Right? But the card that talks about like things happening, you being very satisfied and things happening with perfection almost. It's looking great. You're mastering the skill. You might have to travel for it. I'll give you an example. Let's say there's investors in another place, in another state or something like that. Maybe you have to like go and scope it out. Or maybe it's just more prevalent in a certain area. Therefore, you know, you have to get exposed to it to really understand it and all that. So it might be a good idea to take a trip and, you know, see what's out there in other places so you can know how to mold your business. Or I keep saying business, so I guess that's what it is. So you can know how to mold it, period. This is something that you're probably... So you're going to create the idea by yourself. Okay, I see that. But I do see eventually you will have to team up with people. It might be like a partnership, or maybe like maybe you're consignment. Sorry. So it could be that. It could be different things. But either way, I see you in a leadership role. That doesn't mean that you're vulnerable, because I do see you being, you know, having that like fortress up, right? Keeping that wall up, which is actually good, especially if you're starting a business. I just heard because you were told to by, or like a reader or something. This all could be triggered to the fact that you had some type of loss in your past. So it's like sometimes in order to attain change, it requires loss. And that could have been what happened. I see summertime being very important. Woo! Summertime is going to be it, guys. I'm telling you. That's when it's probably, whatever this is, it's going to really take off in summertime. It's going to be completely transformed and changed. Look how intense that phoenix looks in the camera. That's beautiful. And it's kind of like once that happens, nothing can change it. All right, what else do we have going on? Why? Because the universe is the one that's guiding you. I just did it like this. I mean, I know you guys are, you know, maybe you have a Pisces. Who knows? I see a water person being in your life too, with like another water person. They might help you alleviate. Springtime. What's happening in spring? Springtime is the time to get aggressive and to get your like resources together. Like, it makes sense, because remember I said wintertime is like we're making a blueprint. Springtime is like, all right, get aggressive, put in the action, get your resources, blah, blah, blah. Summertime, bam, change happening. That's awesome. I kind of even want to end your reading. Yeah, just know that when you move on, that's it. You move on. There's no point in going back. There's no one there. And that's fine. You're going exactly where you need to go. Because you're going to be getting that recognition. Just make sure you don't like put your blind and don't let your ego take over. I think that you're going to end up collaborating with some people that are maybe completely opposite of you. Which is why you have to be open-minded. Or maybe, like I said earlier in the reading, maybe you're doing something completely different than what you were doing before. And where other people could never imagine seeing you in that light, you know? So it's going to be like you're going to have to make this choice. But regardless, you know, it's time to hold it together because things are changing. Wow. And then here, the final outcome is completion. It's achievement based off of your creativity, based off of your faithfulness. I feel like that's important. It literally says multifaceted, invincible spiritual power. What does that mean? It just means that you are protected throughout this journey. So if you had any concern at all, please, please, please go for it. It's amazing. It's going to be great for you. All right. Until next time. Bye.